Welcome to Central Park in Rancho Cucamonga, California. My name is Amberly Burns. Thank you for sharing your yoga practice with me. Today's asana sequence is a quick strengthening power flow that will facilitate the invitation of strength into the body and mind to cultivate your power. You are welcome to take modifications and breaks as needed. Honor what your body needs today. So roll out your mat and let's do it. Alright friends, let's begin our quick power flow today, seated at the back of the mat, knees and feet together. Take a few wrist circles and inhale, big reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Make your way to tabletop position for a few rounds of cat-cow, warming up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale and exhale, hover the knees, hovering cat. Hold and drop back to tabletop position and make your way to your mat. Belly to cobra. Inhale. If it's within your practice, take upward facing dog, and we're going to warm up the spine by exhaling to downward facing dog with our toes tucked. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, keep those toes tucked. This is like an ocean wave. And last one, inhale, exhale. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. Go ahead and release the toes, walk it out. And come back to tabletop position. So make sure you have your weight equally distributed in each of your hands here. And go ahead and extend the right leg and extend the left arm. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. One more. Exhale, crunch. Go ahead and plant the arm and then tuck the left toes, hover the knee. Hover the knee and extend to three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. Twice more. Right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. And one more time. Right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. Go ahead and step forward between your two hands. Step between your two hands and rise up into crescent lunge, taking a moment to find your center. Your hips are square to the front of the mat. Bring your chest towards your knee and circle the arms up and around. Twice more just like that. Circle up and around with the breath. Inhale, reach up. And we're going to transition to the top of the mat. Come down to Uttanasana, chair pose. And go ahead and bring your right elbow to the left knee, twisted chair. Feel free to bring your gaze to the sky once you have your center. Turn your gaze to the ground and then bring your right leg back into a twisted lunge. You're always welcome to drop the back knee in a twisted lunge as well. Untwist the body and rise up into crescent lunge and take your eagle arms with your left arm underneath your right elbow. Come to the top of the mat for our Garandasana eagle pose. Bend the right leg. You can wrap it around the left leg or simply keep it bent. It's okay if you fall. Don't take it too seriously. We're just playing here. It's helpful to find a drishti or a focal point to help you focus. Engage those abdominal muscles to help you maintain some integrity in this posture. Inhale, release the arms. Exhale, dive down to forward fold. Halfway lift, plant the palms, step it back, hover in your chaturanga. And make your way to upward facing dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Come back to tabletop position, ready for the sequence on the other side. So this time your left leg is extended and your right arm are extended. Make sure your weight is distributed equally there. You are inhale, extending, exhale, crunching, Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Feel the engagement of your core muscles here. Plant the right palm and curl the toes under and hover that knee. Release into three-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow, right elbow, three-legged dog. 3 more times. Left elbow, right elbow, three-legged dog. Last one. And go ahead and step between your 2 hands and bring it up into crescent lunge, finding your center beneath you. And we're going to take 4 big circles. First, bring your chest towards your knee and bring your arms up and around with the breath. Inhale, reach up. Twice more. On the last one, hold, and then we're going to take a transition to the top of the mat. Uttanasana, chair, sending our weight back towards the heels. Take a twisted chair, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Bring your gaze down for a better balance as you shift your weight to your right leg and step your left leg back into a twisted lunge. Remember, you can lower the knee here. Feel free to send your gaze to the mat or up to the sky. Untwist the body and rise up into your crescent lunge, taking your eagle arms with your right arm beneath your left elbow, wrapping the palms if it's within your practice. Your elbows should be about eye level. Come up to the top of the mat. Let's try the full Garandasana posture now. Shifting your left leg around your right supported knee. Finding a drishti, a focus point. And inhale, release the arms and release the leg. Dive down into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the palms. For this vinyasa, lift your right leg and give me a push-up. Left leg, push-up. Right leg up, push-up. Left leg up, push-up. And now make your way to upward facing dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. I'm going to do a little bit of a core exercise here. So come on down to plank, and we're going to take side plank on our right hand. Move the feet apart a little bit and thread the needle. Rotating down, bringing that arm underneath, engaging the core. Lifting back to side plank, hold it, and come back to plank. Vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog, and you're going to go ahead and take that right leg up to the sky in three-legged dog, step between your 2 hands, and rise up into warrior 2. I'm going to bring a little bit of movement by extending the front leg and bringing the arms together overhead. Bend and lift up. Bend that front leg and inhale, extend. Last one. Pivot the toes and come down into Skandasana. You can keep your hands in prayer position here. You can keep your hips higher if you're having trouble with balance, or you can even use the support of the earth with your hands. When you're ready, push back up into warrior 2. We're going to pivot the feet, extend the front leg and back leg into pyramid pose, bending over that front left leg, and our hips are square to the top of the mat. Our pelvis is neutral here. And bend the front knee, bend the back knee, bring it towards the nose and plant that foot down, taking a forward fold, halfway lift, plant the palms and come into a vinyasa with 4 push-ups. Flow it out. We're going to repeat that same sequence of postures on the other side now. So come down to plank, take side plank with your left hand planted on the ground. We're going to move the feet slightly apart and thread the needle, engaging the core. Inhale and hold your side plank now. Make your way back to high plank. Let's vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Bring that left leg to three-legged dog, step between your two hands and rise up into warrior two. Let's flow. We're going to extend the front leg and the arms at the same time, and then as you bend that front leg, bring your arms back to warrior two. On this last one, we're going to pivot the feet and take our Skandasana side lunge. A block can also be really helpful underneath the glutes here. Rise back up into warrior two. Pivot to the other side of the mat and take your pyramid pose. Your pelvis is neutral, your hips are square to the front of the mat. Folding over that extended leg. Bend your front knee now and bring your back knee to nose. And set it back on the earth for a forward fold, halfway lift, plant the palms, and let's take a flow. Let's meet in downward facing dog. We're going to take a nice pause here, and then we're going to hop towards the front of the mat with our feet spread apart and come into our malasana, our yogic squat. So your heels are kind of at the edge of your mat with your toes pointed slightly outwards, and if it's within your practice, you can take a twist. So plant one arm and raise the other, twisting from the belly. A block can also be supportive here. Bring your feet together and rise up into halfway lift, plant the palms, and step back down. Let's flow it out. We'll meet in child's pose. Just taking a moment to rest in this posture. Go ahead and come up to a seat. We have one more core exercise left. Come into your boat pose, so you can support your bent knees with your arms, or you can extend the arms at your sides. If it's within your practice, you can take a full boat, and we can even do a canoe to boat exercise. Low boat, canoe, boat. Inhale, exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. And hold that boat. And you are done. Come up to a seat. Extend the legs into staff pose, Dandasana. We're going to do a quick counter pose here by lifting into upward plank. Bring the hips back down. Reach forward and make your way down to your back, one vertebra at a time. Coming into our final, most precious posture, Shavasana. Bringing the heart rate down just for a moment. And if you're ready to come out, use the fetal position to come back up to a comfortable seat. On a big inhale, lift your arms up. Bring your hands to heart. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Lots of clean, fresh air in. Hands to your third eye and your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.